This week in Kenya, all over the news, with the atrocious, terrible scenes of people who have been attending a church. Is it a church or is it a cult? What's the difference? Don't know. But anyway, these people were told to starve themselves to death. And in this way, they would meet Jesus. Well, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. But the Kenyan government have decided that this was actually an act of mass murder. And rightly so, as far as I'm concerned. Now, how did this happen? These people were so absorbed in one man, not the teachings of the Bible, which he was supposed to be giving out. They was absorbed in one man. One man was going to make everything right for them. So they could stop worrying about it. They didn't have any more responsibility because they were following this one man, and this one man was telling them what to do, and everything would be fine. Absolutely no work involved at all. No responsibility. That is the key. They didn't want the responsibility of their own lives, so they gave that responsibility away to somebody else. Well, okay. As children, we tend to give our life's work, everything, to our parents. Their parents take responsibility for our lives, and that's good. And good parents do a good job of taking responsibility for our lives as children. But as adults, we must take responsibility for our own lives. We must stand on our own. We must question things. We must wonder about things. We must go out into the world and live the life that we're meant to live in our own unique way, with our own unique talents, bringing betterment to the world because of our uniqueness, of our story, of our song. This is why giving away your power, giving away the responsibility for your life, not only hurts you, it hurts the world, because the world is the poorer for it. Everybody on this planet has something to offer. Doesn't matter what your station is in life. You have a brain, you have a heart, you have feelings, you have thoughts. These are important. These are all part of the grand scheme. They're all part of what makes the world the way it is. And if you refuse to accept that responsibility, then you are doing the world a disservice. Yes, you. Okay, this pastor was not really a nice person because he took that responsibility on himself and he made these people do something that was absolutely horrible. But who are the true culprits? Now, I know that these people who starved to death are very much missed by their families, and the families grieve very hard for them, and I can understand that. And I don't want to speak ill of them. But what I'm trying to say is that anybody who follows that route of giving away their true selves, of giving away their responsibility to some other person is not doing a good service to the world at large. They're doing a very bad service. And they should learn from this mistake, from this happening. We should all learn that we are all unique individuals and we must all give our uniqueness to the world. If we do not do that, we are depriving the world of what it most needs, and that is answers to everyday life questions. Don't just ask me, think. Don't ask him down the road, think. Don't go to some weird preacher fella who is preaching to thousands, like these televangelists, and they get people so worked up, and they make people think that they know better than everybody else. They know better than you. No, they don't know better than you. Only you know how to live your life. Only you know what's right and what's wrong in your life. You have a gift. You have a gift of your own uniqueness. You need to share that uniqueness with the world as much as you can. Do not ever give it away. No, please learn from this terrible happening. Please don't follow one man. One man does not have all the answers. One man never will have all the answers. He's just a man, the same as just a person then, the same as you or I. I've got some great ideas, but I'm not perfect. I'm just a normal human being with a gob who talks and thinks. But I think for myself. And I don't want to think for you. So you've got to think for yourself. So please tell me that you are going to think for yourself. You are going to decide how to live your life. You are going to decide how to get closer to God if that's what you want. How to get closer to your fellow man. How to improve your communities. You think on it. You decide that you're going to share your gifts, your uniqueness with the world, and you're not going to throw it away for nothing. So we who survived this horrible event, we who were caught up in it, must now learn from their mistakes. Yes, I know I'm saying it's their mistake. And a lot of people think, oh, it was this pastor's mistake. This pastor was the bad guy. Well, yes, he was. I don't dispute that. Yes, he was. But the deeper meaning, the deeper purpose of all this talk is that people should not give away their power. People must reclaim their power and let it go. Go for it. Live life to the full and be unafraid of taking responsibility of your own actions, even if you mess up. Even if you mess up, that is much better than doing nothing. Much better than giving away your power to somebody else. Some strange man who's got the gift of the gab, who can rile people up. He's got this evangelist technique. He's got a massive church with thousands of followers. It doesn't make him anything other than just another man. He's just a man. You're a man, a woman, a child. Whatever You've got the power within you to take responsibility for your life, the life of your community, the life of your family, the life of the world. You and your uniqueness is what the world requires right now. So go for it.